For centuries, knowledge has been hidden in plain sight across the sands of time. Whispers of lost civilizations, cryptic symbols, and forbidden histories have been erased or concealed. What if the truth was never lost, but hidden? Welcome to Eye of Ancient Mysteries, where the past speaks and the future listens. Sit back, open your mind, and prepare to uncover the untold secrets of our world. Let the journey begin now. Astronaut aliens sleep on the far side of the moon. A 5-kilometer starship was discovered on a classified mission. Aliens have been sleeping on the far side of the moon for centuries, claims William Rutledge in a book describing a classified joint mission by Americans and Russians to Earth's natural satellite, as reported by The Telegraph. According to these claims, Rutledge commanded this mission, which took place in 1976. The crew included Russian cosmonaut Alexei Leonov and American astronaut Leon Snyder, or Snyder, depending on translation. The problem is that neither NASA nor Roscosmos confirms ever having flown a joint mission to the moon, let alone Apollo 20. Furthermore, no astronaut named Rutledge is on record. Apollo 20 Rutledge claims that on the 16th of August 1976, Apollo 20 landed on the moon's far side in Tsiolkovsky crater. Nearby was a giant cigar-shaped alien starship, approximately 5 kilometers long and 500 meters wide. Supposedly, it had crashed and crew members hibernated within. Rutledge says the Apollo 20 team retrieved one hibernating alien inside a protective suit and brought it to an American base on Earth for study. He alleges there were 3 Apollo missions, 18, 19, and 20, the last of which landed next to this alien craft. Earlier, even Apollo 11 in 1969 took photos of the crashed object from the far side. The Mona Lisa alien Rutledge tells his biographer Thierry Spith that studies revealed the ship had crashed about 1.5 billion years ago, surrounded by ruined structures astronauts called a city. Inside, they found 2 humanoids about 1.65 dem tall. One, dubbed Mona Lisa, wore strange devices on her hands and face, suggesting she was the pilot. Her body was preserved by the vacuum. Some ship fragments and alien tissue samples were brought back to Earth. The other alien was dead and left on the moon. After photos of Mona Lisa circulated, some ufologists noted her resemblance to ancient Peruvian and Bolivian mummies. Mona Lisa had 6 fingers, a fully human appearance, and was encased in a transparent protective cocoon, seemingly in deep hibernation. She died en route to Earth. Recent missions, Rutledge says recent lunar missions from China and Israel mention nothing about his supposed alien craft. Armstrong: we were warned the moon is occupied. Years ago, the late Neil Armstrong reportedly said he saw alien ships on the moon. Though he later claimed misinterpretation, his words remain clear. British groups allegedly obtained Pentagon lunar photos showing ruined cities. Historians note that ancient and medieval people considered the moon inhabited. Even the Inquisition called it Satan's realm, suggesting observation-based beliefs. The lunar crater Euclid puzzles scientists. It lies within a triangular-shaped bay. More startling are photos showing a 3-tall mound called the Tower and an 11-high hill. Analyses suggest both are crystalline, glass-like structures. NASA and the Pentagon reportedly deemed this glass-like material as strong as steel, but unlike any earthly compound. Alien encounter during Apollo 11 on the 20th of July 1969. Apollo 11's module landed. Armstrong and Aldrin saw massive alien ships arrayed at the crater's edge. A bright light struck the crater, severing communication, then restored. Astronauts swear they were not alone. Frightened, they described the aliens as large dolls. Subsequent lunar missions were reportedly warned of possible alien contact. Engineers say astronauts used the phrase, "Santa Claus exists," as a coded alert. Armstrong confirmed UFOs were filmed, but all photos were handed to the CIA to avoid public panic. NASA's lack of adequate anti-UFO weapons was reportedly a concern. France's Top 2 laser weapon wasn't available until the 1980s when it shot down unidentified craft over South Africa. After this, NASA quietly dismantled its expensive lunar program, though technology has since advanced. Apollo 12 reportedly had UFO escorts. Apollo 15 saw a UFO minutes after deploying the lunar rover. Apollo 16 filmed a massive disk hovering above the surface, and Apollo 17 astronauts saw orange glass, beads, and spheres by crater edge, though some details vary. Launch runway strips and wheels, observers note long, runway-like strips and wheel track marks on the lunar surface, cut into hills and rock. These are not like the Soviet rover tracks. In autumn 1973, NASA supposedly admitted that over 20 astronauts have observed UFOs on the moon. Wernher von Braun reportedly told Isatura magazine that UFOs exist and advanced aliens are more powerful than thought, though he said he couldn't reveal more. Soviet lunar missions. The USSR's lunar rovers landed before the Americans. It's plausible cosmonauts saw UFOs and reported them to Moscow, but newspapers remain silent. Some speculate Khrushchev halted lunar flights to avoid alien conflict. UFO sightings and secret tracking in the 1950s. UFOs flying over Earth reportedly returned to the moon, tracked by secret government agencies in Nevada, Arizona, and mountain bases. Astronomers allegedly photographed lunar UFOs and other phenomena, lights, explosions, moving objects in craters. Yet official comment has been silent. Kennedy and Dallas. Kennedy reportedly wanted to inform the public about alien involvement before Dallas. An assassination, some link to silencing that revelation. It's said he intended to make an announcement to taxpayers about extraterrestrials before his death. The dark side awaits. The moon remains mysterious, a tiny core, strange soil, and tidal locking keep one hemisphere hidden from Earth, over 40% of the surface unseen. Recent years show lunar missions from China, India, and Russia rushing into a new space race. Russia is reportedly recruiting volunteers for lunar missions in coming years. Conclusion: the clear implication. In the 1970s, someone emphatically warned humanity to stay off the moon. The renewed race suggests a secret understanding. Otherwise, interstellar conflict might erupt.